Today I'm making a dairy-free tray bake. I use a foil tray for this and I spray it and add some baking paper because it can stick. And I use 260 grams of baking marge, 260 grams of caster sugar, 4 large free-range eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 260 grams of self-raising flour and 2 tablespoons of oat milk. I make the dairy-free buttercream just how I make my normal buttercream. Let me know if you want me to do a video on the dairy-free, but I use Flora plant butter and then double the amount of icing sugar. And for this I used 470 grams of dairy-free buttercream. I put my baking margarine and my caster sugar into my mixing bowl and cream them together until light and fluffy. And then I just add all the other ingredients, it's that easy. I give it a bit of a mix with my spatula first, and then I just put it in the mixer on a slow speed until all combined, and I make sure I stop and scrape down the sides to make sure all the mixture is in there. I'm careful not to overmix because this can make the cake a bit dense, and then I pour it into my tray. The oven is on preheating at 160 degrees fan, and this baked for 50 minutes. I knew it was ready because my palette knife came out clean, it was golden brown and it was coming away from the sides. I turned it out onto my wire rack, removed the baking paper, and then I've put it back into the tray upside down so it had a nice flat top. I covered all the top of it with the dairy-free buttercream, making sure to get right into the corners and the edges. And then these sprinkles are dairy-free too. These are from B&M, so I sprinkled those all over the top. And then I used this nozzle. It was from Finch Bakery, they don't do it anymore, but it's just a drop flour or rose nozzle. And I did this swirly whirly pattern all around the outside. Jammy Dodgers, party rings and squashies are all dairy free, so I added those on around the outside for decoration. This would be great for a children's party, and the buttercream is delicious, you can't tell it's dairy free. And that was it, all done and finished. This will serve between 12 and 16 depending on how big you like your slices, and of course I had to cut a piece out and try it. The sponge is really soft and moist and fluffy, and the buttercream is so smooth and sweet, it really is delicious. I have also got a recipe for a chocolate one of these, so let me know if you would like to see that.